Welcome back to the 3SN Road to the Final Four special, where we look at each and every conference tournament, analyze the teams top to bottom to see who will get the automatic bids, who are potential at-large bids, and who's going to be left with their bubble being burst. Because before we fill the field of 68, we have to first look at those conference championships. My name's James Dotson. Tonight we want to look at the Pac-12. Now, the Pac-12 tournament is once again up for grabs, a very balanced conference, and it's pretty much anybody's tournament to win. UCLA stands alone at the top of the conference, 3 teams tied for second. Pac-12 is a 3-bid league this year for sure, but it could expand to as many as 5 in my mind. Now, the team most in danger of missing the NCAA tournament is the defending Pac-12 tournament champions, the Colorado Buffaloes. What is saving them right now is a 4-2 record against top 25 opponents. They do need at least 1 win, probably 2 in the tournament here, because they're a 5 seed. They really need at least 1 win in my mind to go dancing. However, they lost in the season finale to the 12 seed Oregon State. And guess what? That's who they get to face again. I think Spencer Dinwiddie and company will step up and win a game. But they would likely need to beat Arizona in the second round to make the field of 68, and I just don't see that happening. Because those Arizona Wildcats, they're an interesting team themselves. I mean, they started the year 14-0. They finished 10-6 down the stretch. So, they are beatable for sure, especially right now. So keep an eye on that. They beat number 5, Florida. They beat number 17, San Diego State. At a neutral site, both those games. However, those are their only 2 ranked opponents that they've beaten this year. But somehow they have an RPI in the top 20, likely due to some improving teams down the stretch. I really can't get a hold on this team. I think they take down Colorado this time since it's on a neutral court. I think Mark Lyon, Solomon Hill, I think they'll have to be nearly flawless, though, to win that game and to go any further in the tournament, especially having to face UCLA. Now that takes us to the 3 seed, the Oregon Ducks. The Ducks have lost 5 of their last 10 games, so you already know what I'm thinking here. Lost 3 out of their last 5 as well. However, they've defeated both Arizona and UCLA this year. But then they lost to Cal twice. Which team will show up? It's very, very odd, very schizophrenic type team going on this year. You never know what's going to happen. They do have 6 scorers who average 9 points per game or more, so it's a very balanced attack, and I kind of like that. Leading scorer, E.J. Singler, 11.5 points per game. That's it. And I want you to watch out for Erzlarin Kazemi to take over. 9.5 points, 9.5 rebounds. If he takes control down low, Oregon to take out just about anybody in this league and probably almost any matchup that they would face in the first couple rounds of the NCAA as well. I think they will be a tournament team. Number 2, Cal. Cal won 7 straight games down the stretch before losing in the season finale to Stanford. Alan Crabb, Justin Cobbs, they run the show. Crabb averages just shy of 19 points per game. Cobbs about 15.5. But it's very inconsistent scoring beyond that, and that kind of scares me here. Even as the 2 seed, I think California, they need to show me something before I'm going to put them in the tournament. But then there's number 1 seed, no doubt in the tournament, going to be a nice high seed, UCLA Bruins. They're my favorite for sure, for one reason, Shabazz Muhammad. He has players around him who can score, but it's all about the freshman, and when it comes to crunch time, or when his teammates are struggling, he knows when to take over, and he does it very well, averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds per game. Also, I want you to look out for the other freshman, Jordan Adams. He averages 15 points per game, and he's as big a part of UCLA's success as Muhammad is. When he hits his shot, and especially when they have Muhammad doing his stuff, they're nearly impossible to beat. So in the end, I see Cal struggling, and if they can't beat USC or Utah, then it's definitely going to be a bubble-bursting loss for the Bears just right there. And I don't see them going much further beyond that, because I think Oregon goes to the championship, UCLA is the other team to beat in the conference. In the end, I like the balance of Oregon, but I just cannot pick against the freshman. I cannot pick against Muhammad and the UCLA Bruins. So go UCLA. Well, that's it for the Pac-12 Conference Tournament breakdown. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to check 360sportsnetwork.com and follow us on Twitter at 3SNetwork to get all of your conference tournament and all of your Selection Sunday updates so we can make your bracket, your office pool bracket, be the very best it can be. Maybe get you a little money in the process. I'm James Dotson for 3SN. Have a good night, everyone.